ladies and gentlemen, for the 941st time, it is the Mason and Friends Show. A very special Zombie Jesus as well as 420 episode. Featuring he who makes the noise in the background, aka that dude called you.
Is it Earth Day too? Earth Day not on.
Yeah, no, today's Earth Day, yeah. Yeah, it's Earth Day.
I thought Earth Day was the 22nd.
Yeah, no, I think, well, I don't know what day technically, but it's right around Earth Day.
Yeah.
420 is always right around Earth Day.
Yeah, because it's 420 then Earth Day.
Also featuring that dude called the Black Hand.
Yeah.
Me, I am Mahoney. Welcome to the Mason and Friends Show.
What's happening, y'all? What's good out there today? Happy Easter. Happy 420. Happy birthday, baby boy.
Oh, your child was born today too, huh?
Yeah,
All right.
15 today. All that good shit. Yeah, man. Already.
Old motherfuckers, man.
Yeah, man, y'all kids is like grown-ass people and shit.
Yeah. Shit, that time be flying by, man.
It do, man. You don't know till you have kids too, man.
Fuck, yeah.
But when you don't have kids, you just look around at some point and go, man,
Look at that
This shit
dumbass
just
with them
keeps
kids,
happening.
man. Like, goddamn, you getting big, little fucker.
no, like this shit just keeps happening. That's what I think. I look around, I'm like, God damn, it just keeps happening. Things keep happening.
Oh, man.
I don't have any sort of real solid, like, benchmark thing, you know, to look at and go, oh, well, this has been around forever.
Yeah.
Other than, like, myself and perhaps this podcast in my life, we've been doing this long enough that it's like,
Yeah.
this show has been here through, like, no job, surgery, fucking tons of jobs,
Shit, yeah, all the ups and downs.
shitty jobs, firings, liars. What now?
Fucking drink. I don't know what I did with my drink again, man.
Is
Fuck.
it red cup in the
Nah, that's
kitchen?
my fucking, I thought I was still, well, actually, I don't even know what I'm drinking.
You didn't have a drink when you came
I
in.
thought I was drinking coffee still.
Bro, you didn't have no
Coffee.
drink at all.
You
Alright.
started drinking coffee now?
You didn't have no drink when we got here. You didn't have no drink in your hand. When you was at the door, you didn't have no drink in your hand.
That's true. I haven't seen you with a drink today.
Yeah.
If you want a drink, you should just get up and make one instead of looking for it
What
like
happened?
you've automatically. What you mean?
Is the music still playing? It's music
no,
ain't
it's
playing
not.
for me no more.
Good-
Alright,
good
it's back
call.
in the game.
Good call.
Alright, I'm in the game now. Nope. Off, in. I'm in. Alright. I don't know what just happened here.
He don't know if he had a drink.
I don't know. Can you hear? I got.
I can hear it now, but it went out, and then it like, for a minute there was nothing. And
Well,
then it
because
came
the theme song that was playing in the
Yeah.
background ran out, so it went silent. You were like,
Yeah.
I thought,
you're
but
awesome.
it sounded different, like I was
I knew when I did the gold plug that you was gonna hear things better, but I didn't realize you was gonna hear it that good.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't
Awesome.
know what was happening now.
What happened?
Yeah.
Where'd the sound go?
First he was confused with his drink, then the sound gone.
And immediately
Shout out to my man,
turning on a dime.
my man Fox.
Big up Pink Fox.
We went up there and hollered at him yesterday.
Oh, you stopped by the
These
kitchen?
fucking dispensaries, man, and these people think I'm just like lying to these motherfuckers, right? Like, I saw this bomb ass poster in there with this sweatshirt. I think it was I think that's Thomas Jefferson. Was that the Lincoln?
The Lincoln Memorial?
What's the joint where he's sitting in the chair?
That's the Lincoln
That's
Memorial.
All right, well, it's got that joint. It's a shirt, but it like the head's cut off, right? So I guess Europe basically like the
Well, they got
head.
the Pink Fox label on top of the head, right? I think I've seen
Yeah,
that.
I've seen that one.
Like
So-
they got the Pink Fox label over where Lincoln's face
I
would
think
be.
so, yeah. So I took a picture of it, and I was like, "Yeah, bro, you got that? Yeah, that jump."
Yeah.
So I took a picture of it, and I was like, "You got that in a T-shirt." And Jay was up at the counter, like messing with these boys, right? And Jay was like, "Yo, look at that jump right there." So I was like, "Oh, let me take a picture of it. Let me send that jump to him and see if he got a T-shirt of that jump, right?" So he's still talking to the guy at the counter, whatever. And I text Mark. Mark hits me back. He's like, "Yeah, I got the printout for it, but I just ain't printing no shirt or whatever, right?" So I'm like, I go back and have on Jay. I'm like, "Yeah, he can make that shirt." And then the guy like behind the counter, he's all like thinks I'm bullshitting, you know what I mean? Like I fuck with this dude, and they do that all the time, you know what I mean? Because I go in there and get edible, they're like, "Be careful." And I'm like, I'm about to eat 3 of these right here in front of you, and then we're
You
getting
should
ready
like
to-
house a whole
Yeah,
bag
and
right
I'm
in
getting
front of
ready
them.
to like drive, motherfucker. Like, what are y'all talking about? Like, get your life together. I'm like, I've been dealing with Fox for like 10 years, y'all. And then like, I'm like, I'm like first name basis with this motherfucker, bro. I'm like I'm telling y'all this, like y'all gonna give me like 5% discount or some shit like that, cause I know one of y'all's fucking suppliers or whatever. You know what I mean? I'm like,
You don't even need all that. You just
Yeah,
need them
I'm
to
like-
not treat you
yeah.
like you don't know somebody.
yeah, I'm like I don't need no clout or nothing. Like I'm just trying to tell y'all we fuck with this motherfucker, right? Like, so we went over there and hollered at him. He's like, come by, smoke a bowl, or whatever. And it was kind of on the way to where we were going anyways. And because we were doing
You were
some
going
prospects.
fishing.
Yeah, we were doing some prospecting yesterday. Some scouting, right? So we went by and hollered at him. Got a nice ass spot. But Fox, he kind of crazy. Like he'll hit you up and he'll be like, all right, come meet me at my spot. So we get there and it's like an apartment complex, right? So I'm like, all right, well,
Gotta smoke
how
a
the
ball
fuck I
out
get
front.
in this motherfucker, right? Like I can't just walk in this
Yeah.
bitch and just
Y'all
holler
gotta
at you, playing slide to hit him up like, yo, I'm here, dog. And he's like, oh yeah, all right, so let me come down and get you all and shit. So it's like, all
That's
right,
the
bet.
city living, dude.
Yeah, it's like city. I mean, he, of course, he's in a nice spot, like 50, 40, 45.
Hey, don't nobody need to know none of that. Hey, don't
Somewhere
nobody need to
around
know
there.
all that.
Somewhere,
Don't give away too much. This is like Seinfeld, man.
Yeah,
They be
somewhere around
buzzing.
there. But
Bang.
it wasn't too bad. Like,
Who
I,
is it?
I can park right in there, you know what I mean? Like down
That's-
the street a little bit.
That's what they need
You know
there.
what I mean?
They need this buzzer at the door like
That's
in
what I think
Seinfeld.
I think they had that over there around the
Yeah.
corner after I already called him. I saw some shit like with a camera and all kinds of other shit.
the box,
and
yeah.
He was already coming down to let us up in there and
uh-huh.
shit. So we went up there and bullshit with him for a minute. And then went about our way over there.
Right on. So what's up, Mark? How you living?
We went over there to that island or whatever. Theodore.
You ain't get to put that out either, man.
Well,
All
yeah,
these
now
he
I
wants to
put
give
everybody
away
out
every
where my
little.
spot is, man. I was over there because fuck all y'all motherfuckers that are over there at where I was at, Theodore Roosevelt Island or whatever.
So there was other people there.
There was all kinds of stupid ass fucking white people. I'ma look y'all in the fucking eye when I do that. Alright, so I got a couple questions, right? I'm fucking fishing, right? Some stupid ass little punk ass fucking little idiot comes over there and fucking gets in my way, right? And starts throwing rocks or whatever around my pole. I
This is a child.
Yes, I get up, I got a fish on. I knock this little fucker over on the way to my area. Am I wrong? No, I'm just saying, question. This is a question. If I had knocked this little stupid motherfucker over who comes into my bubble, am I in the wrong?
I don't think
or
so.
is it that little stupid motherfucker who shouldn't be in the whole area?
Where's
think-
this little motherfucker's parents
I think
at?
that's
Right
who.
behind him?
I think that's who it really.
Right behind
That's
him?
who it really falls on.
Just
That's
like
what you need to
watching
address.
it wasn't until the motherfucker threw a rock almost at me to where I almost caught a charge. Because I was gonna
but
fuck
if
that
you-
little kid up, bro.
Hold on
Like
there.
I swear to God, dog. Like we're sitting in the chair, right? And this little fucker comes up and just starts throwing fucking rocks. Right? Alright, that's fine. Y'all kids wanna throw rocks. Alright, but there's other fucking places to throw rocks, you fucking assholes! This is a fucking island! This little fucker walked
It's not
no
even-
shit
it's a
in
small-
between
it's an inlet.
you and me and start throwing rocks right there. Like
See, now what you got to realize is, though, you're dealing with city folk.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And city
exactly.
folk ain't got no respect
They ain't
for
got no
personal
respect
space.
at all. It wasn't
They got
until-
no respect for personal space. So you're out there like, hey, you little bastard, that's my personal space.
I didn't say
and
shit.
And he's just throwing
I
rocks.
just let it ride because this ain't the first little stupid motherfucker that came over there and started throwing rocks. The only thing that got me was when the motherfucker almost hit me with a rock. Because I got up to move my pole in and then I heard the mom say, oh no. And I heard a bunch of rocks come scattered around the tree. So I wish you would. Alright, I wish you would. Of course they left then at that point in time, you know what I mean? Because I was gonna fuck that little motherfucker up, bro. Like I'm gonna hang him by his feet and fake drown that little motherfucker. Like what the fuck is wrong with you, man? And then stupid ass white people would just be like, excuse me, and then no shit like walk in front of us to go a little bit farther down the path when they could have just went the other goddamn way and not even just
They could have gone around behind you.
Yeah,
I saw the video on
inconvenienced them.
Instagram. I seen the video on Instagram. Y'all were sitting in chairs. Y'all were right up on the water.
people were walking in front of us. No shit to go around us.
There is absolutely no space to reasonably walk in front of you in that muddy ass shit
Yeah.
in that space.
no reason
that
to
is
do that.
completely unreasonable.
No reason to do that, but
I
people
don't know,
would do
no,
that,
no,
and
no.
dudes would just sit there and
With
watch
that
their old
said,
lady just do that, and they'd be like, "Nah, don't do that." But them bitches would do it anyways because they're fucking Karens. I gotta get this
Nah. When you-
camera shot or whatever.
When you're dating Karens, you can't be all like, "Hey, bitch, you can't do
I
that."
already saw dude because dude was always just like, all the guys were just back there like this. As soon as they started coming right at us and shit like that, and I'm like, I'm sorry, bro, I feel for you, man. I mean, you got it much worse than me, because I was gonna fire up this joint and blow it at her, and she should have left. You know what I mean? But you gotta ride home and listen to this bitch about how I can light a joint. How the asshole? Can you believe this asshole blew a joint at me when I was like standing in front of him?
The Jew is fired up, boy. He ain't been on the podcast a week or two.
Fucking white people, man, and fucking up my fishing. Mind your business, bitch. Like, seats taken. Go around, motherfuckers. God damn, I understand.
They're trying to discourage you from fishing. This is a social justice campaign.
Okay, well, I'm gonna start encouraging them to fucking hooking them in the fucking grill. All right, next time y'all wanna come around my fucking area, I'm casting around y'all sons of bitches. Is that my fault?
No.
If a hook goes in this little motherfucker?
I don't give a fuck.
I mean, technically, I guess it should be, because I should be looking around my area, but I can't be looking around my area in 3 seconds for a stupid ass kid that ain't even mine. You know what I'm saying?
I think that the only time you should really pay attention to make sure you don't hurt anybody is when you are casting.
Now the
you need to
island-
look around. All right, there's nobody behind me. All right.
So the sandbar you was on isn't that big to begin with, right?
No, that wasn't the sandbar. We were on the island. It just looked like that.
So did you have to walk through water to get there?
No, we went over the bridge.
So there's a bridge that connects you to the island.
Yeah, and then there's a walking path all the way around.
So
and then
other
you
people
disperse off the walking path to go to.
So these people, where you were sitting, there was clearly no path. So these people that were there come off the path to walk in front of you while you're fishing 2 feet from the water.
Yeah, well, there was a semi-path, but it was right on the water and just led to another hole.
I got to look at this shit on the gram again.
It just went to another fishing spot. Like, that was literally from, like,
And now they just
here
walk
to the
around
bathroom,
the kids.
and they just wanted to walk around because I think they wanted to take a picture of that fucking castle looking shit that's right over that, whatever that fucking bridge is that goes that way off the George Washington Parkway. I guess towards Georgetown.
I don't know. That's all stuff I
don't know. Either way, there's some big ass cathedral looking thing right there in Georgetown, so I guess they wanted to get over there and take a fucking picture of it. I guess that was what the whole goddamn thing was, or they just wanted to take.
No. Hold up now. You were right in the middle of some walking space.
But that only goes to another fishing spot. That's not the actual path.
But you're not directly on, like, where your feet would be getting wet. And that's where the people are walking. So, like, you've got, it looks like, say 7 feet between where you're sitting and where the water is. So you got to understand when you set up in a spot like this that the white people, they're going to come.
Oh, I know. I see.
They're going to come walk through that shit. You know,
the path right there on the edge.
because, like, look at Jay here. You see that path right in front? He's literally set right in front of the path. The path, he's
Yeah,
right
but that
the
path
fuck
don't go nowhere. It stops right there at that tree.
but white people don't know that until they walk down the path.
You can see it. It
No,
don't go nowhere.
no,
You
no.
can see the dirt.
They don't know that.
They don't know there's not something around that turn there. I don't. I've never been there. I'm looking. I'm like, well, there might be something around there if I was standing there. But my point is, you need to be on the other side of this path. Y'all need to be on the other side of the path because when the motherfucker moves more, you got to mute this motherfucker. All right.
See, that's the real path all back in
See,
there.
but like right here, look at that. You see on that? That's like right out there in front of you.
That's where the motherfuckers would throw the rocks at.
That's where they were standing
Right
too,
at my
isn't
fishing
it?
pole. And in between the other fishing
I do
pole.
see the fishing pole now.
They were
All right.
standing literally right beside the fishing pole and me throwing fucking rocks.
I don't know, bro. None of this is good. I don't know why you go these places.
Because that's where the fish are.
That's where the fish are.
There's fish.
Yeah.
No. Because you say there's water, there's fish, right?
Yeah,
Everywhere
theory.
you go where there's water, there's fish. So why don't you go to a nice quiet place where there's not a bunch of white people walking
Because they don't
around
wanna do that.
throwing rocks
There-
on a Saturday,
there
the day
is
before
no-
Easter, like there shouldn't be anybody in the city trying to get to the closest thing they got to country. You coming out the country
That's a
to go
park
to the
now.
city to post up in the middle of the city and be like, fuck you, city
There is
folk,
a
for
point
coming
there.
out here
There is
and
a
getting
point there.
anywhere motherfucking near me. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Those little motherfuckers were sitting in an apartment the size of this room with their 2 children
And a dog.
all day and a dog and a cat. They probably got a gerbil or some bullshit.
All right, they got walking past for y'all.
And your
motherfuckers.
ass is out here giving them shit because they want to go put their fucking toes in the mud for
Yeah.
14 seconds on a
Yeah.
Saturday.
Yeah.
That's some bullshit.
There's water all around, bitch. Rightfully, should. You know, come fuck with me. I'm bringing culture tape next time. Y'all won't fuck around with me. I'm setting up goddamn danger tape, and I'm gonna put a fucking chalk line of a body right there where I'm fucking
I
fishing.
think
Y'all
that's-
won't fuck around and play.
I think that's exactly
Fuck
what
it,
you
man.
should do. You need to bring
Man,
out
that's funny.
cones. If you want to mark off a space for yourself,
That's
you
what we're
mark
gonna
off
do.
a
You hear
space
that,
for
Jay? That's what
yourself.
we're doing now, man. We're coning shit off and we're spray painting a body line. I'll be
Now
a fucking
but you
victim.
really get a Karen then. Why is this area coned? Because they don't ask you why is it coned off and why y'all over here.
You got to get police
Sick of
tape.
service, man.
Tell them you are the police.
Yeah, I
Exactly.
am the police, man. Park Ranger
Ranger.
business. Carry on, ma'am. Carry on, Karen.
I don't have to
My name
identify
isn't
myself.
Karen.
What is your badge
hey,
number, sir?
I don't have to
We
identify
that
myself.
number.
0420.
Yeah.
Get the fuck on.
Park Ranger. What's your number? I don't have one, but my associate number's 69. So you can get the fuck up on out of here, please. Call somebody who cares. And then just take down. I don't know what bitch you're talking about. We talking about culture tape, man.
I don't know, man.
Culture tape
See,
right here, Jay. I
I
don't.
feel like you putting yourself into a situation for this shit to go down.
Yeah.
Like you're setting yourself up for
Oh,
failure.
I do.
It's-
I do. In a way, I like to smoke. You know what I mean?
See,
You like the smoke.
This is that Wolf Lake shit.
And then you
I
come
like
on
the
here and
smoke.
complain about the smoke. That's that bullshit, man. These people,
It makes him feel alive.
I got to wake myself up. I have such a dead
These
existence.
people ain't ready for the smoke.
You just, neither are you. Pumping ass motherfucker.
No, I'm ready. I'm bringing the rain.
Now he wants to bark at somebody. That's the fucking
That's all. Yeah.
Yeah, man, I can't wait for May to come. I'll be back up in
Yeah,
the
you only
hell.
got a few more weeks left
Yeah,
before you back on the
up in
list.
there.
Before they kick you out that bitch again.
Now I gotta try to get my license together.
You need to get all your shit together. You need to get your license with the address, your mama's address on that bitch.
Well, you had 365 days.
Well, right about now is the perfect time.
Yeah.
If you go get it done this week, you should have it by the time you need it.
Yep.
So you
Yeah.
just got to go down there and go, just need to add an address to my license.
That's it.
I need to add a different mailing address. I need to
And
change my
7 days
license
will be
address
here.
around.
Less than 7.
Yeah, it's a week or two. I got mine in the mail. I don't know how long it took, but it wasn't long. But if you go soon, you will have it in time. And then you just be like, see my address? All right then.
Kiss my dick. And go back to fishing.
And you don't get loud. You
Matter of
don't
fact, you
bark.
already had to say nothing. Excuse me, sir.
Yeah, there you go. You hold it with one hand, you cast it with the other. All right then.
Yep. You have a nice day.
You can take a picture if you want.
Matter of fact,
How about you give me your number? I'll text it to you.
yeah, put it on a shirt.
Just be nice.
Have a
Oh,
little fucking,
bro.
have a little fucking little pocket sleeve with that bitch. Check it out.
Nah,
right
dude,
there.
you get to have
put
a
it right there.
full
yeah,
motherfucker
like
on there.
ODB's joint.
Yeah, you get the ODB shirt with your address on it, right there in the W&L.
Just take a picture of my license and start right on the front of the
Put
shirt.
it right on the shirt. Get a single made, put that bitch right on
Put it
there.
on the back. That way I can keep fishing while he's.
Yeah,
Just run me, son. It's on the
you
back.
can just read it. It's on the back too.
Yeah,
Run me, son.
it's valid.
That's legit. See the expiration date?
Yeah, see the issuance date. Yeah, like see the issuance date from literally a week ago.
It's all on there, son.
Bro, that's exactly what you need to
It's
do.
all on there, son.
This motherfucker said, yeah, I like the smoke. God damn it.
You gonna follow me to the
That's
house?
why you like going to that legal shit.
That's like Felicia. Felicia today talking about he's trying to be a game warden, right? This is what he tells me. He said he won't be a game warden.
He
This is
wanna
what he told me
bust
yesterday.
dudes like
and I
you.
say, bro, you can't just, you're not Marky Mark. You can't just walk up there and be like, I want to be a game warden. I'm like, I'm pretty sure you gotta have some kind of fucking.
He's Marky
Yeah.
Mark reference.
Yeah, pretty sure you gotta have some kind of criminal education,
Criminal justice.
something to
You
be
would-
a game warden,
you
bro.
would
Because I'm like,
probably-
they're a real cop, dog. And he
Yeah.
comes up to me, Dave. Yeah, bro, I gotta get a whole fucking. I gotta go to college and sit to be a game warden. I'm like, yeah,
Oh,
bro, you
shit.
gotta do some kind of criminal something. He's like, yeah, I gotta do like at least associate of that, and then.
Criminal justice
I'm like,
associate's
yeah,
degree
bro.
would be
Yeah.
a step in the right
And
direction.
I said, don't matter, you ain't gonna catch me anyways. He said, what? I said, you would never catch me, son. I'm pretty sure I could probably outrun 75% of the game wardens out here, bro. I have
Unless you're
outran a
cooking.
couple of them. No, I'm gonna let that shit go, bro. Fuck that.
You're gonna leave the grill
I'm gonna kick
and
it
the
in the
fucking-
water. I'm gonna kick it in the water because I'm usually rigging something anyways. I never hardly ever have a grill out. You know what I mean? when I'm legally.
Pork loin that got caught.
Yeah,
You
but I
didn't
do that
run.
I was cooking that on
That's an
foil.
expensive piece of meat.
Yeah.
I couldn't
You
just
know what I
leave.
mean? I
Yeah, but
couldn't
why didn't you
between
just
rocks.
bounce? Because you didn't see him coming till they was right on
See,
top of
until
you.
they came up on me. We were on the water,
Back
and they came down over
I
the
didn't
hill.
know the water. You was on the back nine.
Yeah,
So it was on the water.
Yeah. Well, we was on the water, but we was on the back nine of the T-box. They just come up over the hill down on us. So you couldn't run forward, you know what I mean, because there's water, and the fence was to the left, and there's fucking 16 holes to the right, you know what I mean? You can't just...
And the pork loin was just about done.
In Portland, it was already done. It was
Did
on
you eat
marinade
it?
mode.
Were you eating it?
Yeah, we're eating it. We were rolling out there. I told him I was going to give him some, but I was like, you know, but y'all probably don't like pork.
I got pork loin. I give you some.
Kept
But
on eating, you
I
know?
don't want y'all to be offended.
Yeah, fuckers.
You mad at them.
But I'm allowed back there now. That's been a year.
I thought you was permanently kicked off. I thought you couldn't go back there at all.
Nah, because they never actually gave me no paperwork.
God, that nigga, you can't go back there.
Nah.
That's not a place
No,
you
if I
go
didn't sign
to.
nothing,
I like the freedom to think that he can go.
if I didn't sign nothing, I should be. And still, trespass is only good for a year. No trespass is only good for a year.
Well, and that's been a long
And
time.
it's been a year, bro. Yeah.
But there was no technical trespassing summons
Not
or anything.
really, because I ain't signed up.
Because you got something like that for the WL
And I had to
thing.
sign it. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So you know.
Yeah. It's
You're
just,
like, well, it's the first time this ever happened.
it's just like when they serve you papers, right? They got to make sure you get them, right?
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
otherwise you don't get them. Like, right?
Well, you're
it
not
takes
technically
more than
served.
door. You're not
Yeah, not
technically
served until you actually
yeah.
get them. So it's the same. To me, it's the same concept. That's the loophole I'm going with.
I don't know, it's all sketchy, but what you
It all
really need to
is,
do
you know
is
what I mean?
get your license together for WNL, and making a t-shirt on the front and back would be really fucking funny.
I need to look at that because I need to figure out that. I already been looking at that, but I've been trying to figure out that little fake association they got
The
by that
HOA.
sign. Yeah, it's not HOA. It says something different, and that sign says something different from the other pond that's way, way back in the back.
She been scouting you. You still ain't.
I've been
you,
looking,
you
but
still
I
don't know.
can't try to. I've been looking for the website and all the other shit, and I'm trying to email the commissioner shit, but I'm pretty sure the commissioner is the motherfucker who gave me the trespassing fucking jump, or it's one of the other three douchebags that I
Well,
cussed
but
out. So I can't really.
You have to
get with them.
disclose the laws to the individuals that are in the public. If you're going to have some
Yeah.
sort of rule about your place, you have to give that to the people that want to use it. You know, like that's, you can't just keep that shit like, oh, you're breaking the rules. Well, where are the rules posted? Well, these
You
are the
have to go
secret
on the
double
website,
rules.
da-da-da-da-da.
These are the double secret rules. You got to have a password to get to.
If you're not a resident, if you were a resident, you would know the access. You see what I'm saying?
Nah,
If
that's
you were
not
a
true.
resident, you
Well, I
have
don't
it in your email because you'd be on the community webmail page.
Well, my mama been in this neighborhood for 47 years, and she don't know the passcode. So what the
Nah.
fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
That's, I live over there. See my
That could be
address?
better, and I just know where to look for. But I've looked through a lot of shit, and it don't really tell you nothing really about policies and shit.
That's because they make it up as they go.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They don't like the cut of your jib.
I'd like to. I wanted to like look for a house, right? Get a realtor and
I know,
everything, and
you-
like look for a house there and be like, look, where's the policies in this about this neighborhood?
Now you're thinking. And now you're thinking. I need to know what the.
Yeah.
That's what you do. Whenever there's a house that's for sale, you contact the realtor and you say, I want to know what the rules are for using the ponds that are in Warrenton Lakes because I like fishing. You
Yeah.
just be straight up. Be like, I'm thinking about moving there. I like fishing. I see the ponds.
What's it's Jen's her cousin, or her cousin's still a realtor? Or
Yeah,
was
but
it?
I don't think it's Virginia.
Nah, you need to literally wait till one of those houses in the neighborhood is listed by a
She used to be
specific
my
realtor.
realtor when I.
There is one for sale in fucking
I know,
Lakes. As soon as you drive into it.
Grayson's crib's for sale.
Yeah.
Yeah, reach your ass out this week and ask whoever it is for all the policies that the neighborhood can provide about the rules
And you
about
don't
living
even
in the
have to
neighborhood.
fucking have a realtor do that. You can call whoever is selling the house.
That's
like,
who.
whatever.
That's a realtor. You
Yeah, you
call that
call that
realtor.
realtor
That's listed by
that's listed by
Jennifer
whoever.
Smith or fucking.
You call that number on the fucking sign and be like, hey, I'm interested in looking at this
Right.
house, but I would like to know what are the policies to
Right.
the lakes and shit
I want to
like
know
that.
what all the policies for the neighborhood
Hey,
are.
hey, fucking Susan fucking
And then
Harpo, we called you today, bitch.
Then you take that shit down there with things highlighted. You pull it out of your back pocket. You be like, how about you check out the highlights and fuck off?
Yeah.
Because you've got your address stating that you live in the neighborhood, and you've got the policies highlighted stating that if you're in the neighborhood, you can use this.
I'm gonna take that to work so I can print it.
But it also requires you to read that motherfucker and
That's fine.
understand
I
what
can
you're
say-
reading.
Yeah, you got to read it and understand. That's the
Yeah.
thing.
That's
Whatever
fine.
you think it says.
I'll give it to Lisa, let her read it and understand it for
There
me.
you go.
I'm like, hey girl, put this in a small words for me, baby.
He said, put it in the small words.
Come on, baby, make that small
Baby, let
words
me
for
roll on
me.
your back while you're reading out the small words from it. Put that important down to potent for me. Hook a brother up.
Can you make this in Japanese, please? Can I get you to translate this to Japanese?
Translate this for me, please.
It's a lot better than me saying, what's this word mean? What's this word mean?
And then you could say to her, could you highlight the stuff that really matters? You know, can you highlight that part? If she tells you things, you go, hey, highlight that part.
Yeah, I was gonna do that. I was gonna try to get that from my mom, but I was like, I know goddamn well my mom would never have that information.
Then you laminate it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna laminate that part, yeah.
You laminate
Now,
all the highlighted shit. That's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna carry the whole book. I might take it to
Just have a
Staples and
binder
try to
with
make a book out of it and be like, I need you to make a book out of this bitch.
Put this in a binder.
Yeah, put this in a binder. I'm gonna carry it with me. It's gonna be on the boat.
I need a waterproof bound
Yeah.
edition to this.
Then I'm gonna switch the boats up. Fuck them up. Use Jay's boat instead.
Make him come out there and yell at you guys again. What is it that you people are
Yeah,
doing? This is like...
But I'm gonna start speaking Chinese to him. Fuck
But
it.
see, this,
I'm gonna say go off.
this is why he
It's some
wants
kind
to
of
smoke.
Asian. Yeah, I'm gonna go off as
So
some
he
kind of
can do
Asian.
shit like this.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, like you're complaining about what you really like.
It's fine. I love it. Let's
That's-
fuck that. You ain't got but nothing better to do. Guess what, bitch? I ain't got nothing better to do either, man. Let's fucking have fun, bro. You wanna play? You wanna play? All right.
So you're taking a lot of time out of your life to fuck with this
Well,
man
I'm
at
doing
the
it
pond.
anyways. You know what I mean? I'm going fishing either way. Like I said, yesterday we went out there just to scout, man. We did all kinds of walking around this bitch just looking for a spot. And we just fished just because we did all that goddamn walking anyways.
So you couldn't find any spot that was particularly...
We found one spot
Why
when it was
not
taken.
the end where you said there was nowhere else to walk when you got down there? Why couldn't you go down there and then ease your way out into the water and fish from there?
Walk out in the water?
No, you walk out to the edge of the water.
The problem with that is a lot of the brush. Brush was reckless.
Bullshit.
I needed my sawzall.
Well, bring it. Bring your motherfucking...
I mean, you know, I ain't bring any of that shit. We
Get
were just
yourself a
prospecting.
battery-powered fucking...
Yeah, that'd be funny. They go out
Weed
there and see this
whacker.
motherfucker doing shit out
They
there.
really gonna call it bad out there because it's
No,
a
you just
park.
throw on some high vis. They think you are the man. You go out
Oh,
there.
there you go. Nigga, that's how you do it. That's how you fucking do it. Go out there with high vis on. They go out
White people
and
won't
you
have
a
nothing to say to
phone
you.
out there, they ain't gonna say shit
They're
to
gonna
you.
be like, that Mexican construction worker just took care of this whole thing over here for us. I appreciate him knocking down that
Yeah,
brush.
man, I don't
I'm
need-
at lunch, bitch.
I don't
Leave me
need.
the fuck alone. I'm on my lunch break.
I even get away with the hand loppers. You know what I mean? The hand loppers. That's all I needed. Yeah, I mean, but we never been over there, so I didn't know what that spot was about at all.
So you got a better plan for next time to maybe keep the white people out of your face?
We're just gonna
Or
go
you're
the
gonna
other
go
way.
down there and like make sure you set up in another spot where the white people fuck with you? And then you could get mad at them?
I don't know. I gotta find a spot that looks delicious. Like
See,
this spot.
there's
Look,
no
this-
denying.
this-
Yeah, man, that could be it. Could be.
Look, the spot is where the water calls, man. Like the spot comes to me. You know what I'm saying?
It's where the
Like,
fish call.
Yeah, I just walk and I'm like, all right, yeah, there's something good right here. This is a good spot, and that's where it is.
No, I understand. You
And if the
see it.
people show up, the people show up. Like we were. Like somewhere there's a goddamn monument and
You're
shit
a talent
inside that
scout.
island. So somewhere,
What
like,
you are is a talent scout.
we need to go somewhere
Yeah.
else.
And
So
you're out there like, look at all this talent.
I
It'd
just
be
need
a
to
damn
go.
shame not to put this talent to
I just
work.
need to go somewhere different. We're gonna go to the other side, which
He's
I
like
think there's gonna be less current.
He's like a fish pimp or a porn director. of
Instead
fish.
of fucking casting on the
Instead of-
couch,
If I'm gonna
they
be-
casting
I'm a-
off the shore.
That's right, he's casting. He just ain't casting with the ladies. He's casting
I'm
with
gonna
the
build a little
fish.
wall. So
Build a what?
I'm gonna build a wall
Trump,
with,
now
with
you
the
built
shit,
a goddamn
with the
wall.
shit that I cut. I'm gonna build a little wall around me. So these motherfucking little dumbass gonna have to go through my brush, move my brush pile to get back to where I'm at.
You're gonna go up there and create a brush
Yeah, I'm
pile.
gonna put a little berm up. Yeah, little
keep-
berm to keep these little fuckers out.
It's what you call a natural fence line
Yeah.
from back
Back
in
up,
the day.
bitch! You see the trees?
We take these here
Back up,
sticks.
bitch!
We'll line these sticks up, then we
So-
go throw grass and leaves
Yeah.
on top of them.
It's gun line.
seems to be a real problem.
Cross the gun line, you're gonna get a fucking sinker in the side of your head. I ain't
It's
got nothing to do with it, bro.
it's
I don't
the
know.
sinker line.
Look, Ossifer, I put my little circle up. Ain't my fault he crossed the barricade. How am I not supposed to know? I gotta look at my barricade every 5 seconds for you stupid motherfuckers that can't tell what a barricade's a barricade. Now
Yeah.
everybody can do whatever the fuck they want. What the fuck, man? What,
It's
this
the hook
goddamn-
line. Watch out
is
for
this
the hook line.
insurrection all over again, sir? The fuck, man?
See that again? He just wants to
That's
do
what
it.
you say. These little insurrectors don't come up through my wall.
Who was the guys that? Who were the fucking one
These
people?
insurrectionists
The
come up here.
Proud Boys.
No, the other people who they were instigating all that. Not the Proud Boys. Who was
Antifa.
Yeah, the Antifa. I thought it was Antifa coming from me. I thought these little mini Antifas, man. I see this one little bitch ass little motherfucker. This little fucker had a half a patch of blue hair walking around with that protest or some shit up yonder yesterday. There was some big protest up there. I guess Elon did some
Yeah,
shit
they're
up
always-
there.
Nah, they've been protesting.
These little fuckers, this little fucker got out the whip, a little fucking white kid, probably like fucking 3 foot tall, and this little white girl probably like 4.5 foot tall, so he probably like 9. The little girl probably like 12, and stupid ass fucking mama Karen with him. They was going to protest. Little kid that had an F Elon sign. This little motherfucker didn't know what the fuck F Elon is about. You know, this little motherfucker just drove around F Elon smiling and cheating and shit with fucked up color hair. It's like you just want to walk up there and smack him in the back of the head, like, motherfucker, go play some Legos, man. What the fuck wrong with you,
Yeah,
bro?
stop brainwashing your
God
children.
damn, Karen. Go find something better to do, man. Like, goddamn, you bring your kids out here in this bullshit, you know what I mean? We just trying to ride, smoke a joint. We don't know what the fuck. We gotta roll the windows up every 5 seconds. They just have a barricade over here, you know what I mean? 12 fucking biker cops just hanging out over here. Like, goddamn, man, you ought to put some signs up, police ahead or something, bro. You know, we just mind our
Police
business.
are always ahead of
Always
DC.
ahead.
Yeah, but they was, like, shit was just blocked down.
But it's
all
legal in
over.
DC. You gotta just smoke where you are. Go smoke up by the water.
Yeah, but I can't be
He's-
riding and
he's talking
smoking.
about riding and smoking. He's
Yeah,
driving.
I'm driving trying
I'm
to find
saying you
it.
in DC. Why you ain't just get out the car and smoke?
Because he's
Get
trying
where
to
you
get
going
somewhere.
and smoke.
We were trying to go to the spot.
He wasn't waiting to stop. He just
You
gonna drive
can't
and
just.
smoke.
I mean,
Nah, why smoke when we pull over? But we gonna
because you
smoke when we
can.
get there.
Because you ain't gonna get in trouble when you are just wandering around at the
Look,
fucking island smoking a
My
joint.
prescription doesn't say anything about I'm not allowed to drive.
Motherfucker,
That-
it's
yo,
the same
ignorance
thing.
is
It's
no
like,
excuse.
Nah, bro.
Ignorance is no excuse.
Because prescribed pills, when you're not
No.
allowed to drive, they say do not operate a vehicle.
Do not operate heavy
So-
machinery. Give me your
so-
bag and let me read it. See if it says anything about not operating heavy machinery.
It don't say nothing about operating nothing, so
Bullshit.
that's what I'm going with, bro.
Bullshit.
That's what I'm going with.
Because they got billboards up for it.
But
Drive
that-
high and get a DUI.
Yeah, but those are for unprescribed individuals. I got a condition. All right, I'm different. It don't say shit about can't drive on nothing. It don't say any of that. So I should be allowed, you know what I mean, to do that. You know what I mean? If you're taking OxyContins and you get pulled over and you're like, yeah, I'm an Oxys. The Oxys say don't drive.
There may be a
right.
loophole. There may
I'm
be
got
a
it. What do you think,
loophole.
Nate? Hey, Nate, don't wait, call Nate. What do you think on that, bro? I think I'm in on one. I think I've got one, bro.
I don't think that's working out good for
It's
you.
going, it's going. Well, I
I
get
think-
two because I get the first offender, and then the second time that's when I'm gonna pull off with. I think
Why
it'll
can't
work,
you
mate.
just? Why can't you just be like, yo, let me do what's like most safe for me in the sense that
Well, most
if I
safe
can
for me
drive,
is getting high.
if I can drive to a place in DC and not smoke while I'm in the car, and everywhere else I am in DC that's not inside a building, I can
Yeah.
smoke weed. Why wouldn't you be doing that?
Because
I be
DC traffic
walking around
makes me
with
smoke weed.
Wants to smoke.
DC traffic make me smoke weed.
All right, fair. There's a fair point there. 'Cause I've been driving back from Fairfax lately.
And go back and want to smoke weed,
It doesn't hurt the scenario to fire up something.
especially when you can't HOV for 3.
Oh yeah, nah, man. I'm out there in the thickness. Like it ain't bad though, cause my time schedule is dope.
Yeah. You ain't too crazy.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
But it
like,
ain't pleasant.
It's just there's a lot going on, which I
Yeah.
don't so much mind, but there's a lot going on, and it's not necessarily a bad thing to take a couple puffs while you're dealing with all that nonsense, because
Exactly.
it's less stressful.
It's a lot safer than what I used to do from Maryland. We used to drink.
Shit, I remember doing that shit.
Drink in the car, man. Trying to get over the goddamn
Bruh,
bridge. You know what I mean?
man, when I did
God
construction
damn.
work coming back from Maryland, we'd stop at 7-Eleven.
I've done a couple of drunk runs back.
And, bro, this was every
I don't like doing
day,
it. I don't like
bro.
Yeah, I didn't like doing it either, you know what I mean? But so, it's like, what the fuck, bro? We're going 1 mile an hour. What the fuck else we gonna do?
Sitting in the
Can't just keep
motherfucking,
smoking joint after joint after
what was
joint.
that, F-450
Yeah.
dump truck, man. We all sitting in this motherfucker. Got the big cups, just pouring beer in our cups, man. Riding, smoking, like, fuck, we're in this traffic. Gotta set this shit all the way back to the shop. And then gotta unload everything and load back up for tomorrow. Man, I don't miss none of that shit.
Yeah, that ain't fun.
Fuck that shit, bro.
Well, that's like I didn't realize just how much my old job sucked.
Nah.
Like, I'm kind of liking my new one. The people are more fun. There's more diversity. It's
Yeah.
like, it's not as insane.
Yeah.
It's not as short-staffed.
There you
It's
go.
not as full of shit.
There you go.
It's not full of fumes and noise.
I run into Jesse's girl
Oh, did you?
at the sheets.
Did he act like he knew you?
Nah, he opened the door for me. And I walked in, and I said, Jay, is that bitch ass Jesse's girl? He said, yeah. I said, I thought so. But I ain't never know, because I ain't never seen the motherfucker.
Yeah.
I just seen him on his little Facebook profile when he tried to come me wrong.
Yeah, no, I hear that.
I just seen his grill. But I don't think he knew who I was.
Well, thankfully, all that's not going on either.
Oh, man.
Yeah. But yeah, no, like, I don't know, man. I think things are moving in a better direction, I hope.
There you go.
Been to the gym most days out of the week.
Oh, well, there you go.
So, you know,
There you go.
doing all right, I suppose.
Ain't nothing wrong with that shit, man. The old lady, we had a little date, like weekend, fucking Friday night. Remember the murder games I got? We ended up playing one of the murder games, which that shit was, I liked it. I enjoyed it. It was fun. All thing was, man, we couldn't access the fucking emails to, like, the cop that hands you the case. Fucking just, we overthought, because it's a riddle in the first, it's not even a riddle, it's clues. It's like, all right, you know, my password is such and such favorite animal, or my favorite animal. It was in a newspaper clipping that some rich dude was trying to protect some bird. So it was like, all right, his favorite bird was a falcon. Then it was like his favorite food and the number to the record. But it's all mixed in with the clues to the murder, right? And we overthought one scenario.
Is it just the two of you?
Yeah. So we was having fun doing that shit. Then we went to go see Sinners, which that Michael B. Jordan
Yeah, the Michael B.
movie.
Jordan movie?
Now, to me, everybody's like, you know, or at least the reviews are like it's 100. It's like the best movie ever.
It looked like it's supposed to be a horror movie.
It is supposed to kind of be, but it's got horror in it, but it's nothing like scary shit. You know what I mean? It's
Nothing
mild
that
horror.
scares you.
Nah, Like, but I'd give it a 4 out of 5 because there's a part in it. I'm not gonna spoil it for people because I enjoyed it.
When I watch it,
You could actually watch it. It wouldn't bother you. Yeah. Matter of fact, I tell my sister to watch it. My sister's worse than you are. Actually, she's on the same page like you are. She won't do none of that shit. She can probably watch it.
So it had some creepy shit, but it wasn't like,
Nah,
it wasn't hardcore.
Nah, it
sorry with
wasn't.
the creepy shit, but them jump out boy shit that really get me half time.
so the jump scares really make your nerves.
I just want to do something
Go all
with
crazy.
this
It's
motherfucker
the shit that
here.
just pop out of nowhere kind of shit. Because
Like, I want to go to a horror movie with this son bitch just to see.
I don't like shit around.
How
Like,
he is.
I don't like shit like around my back, around my corner. You know what I mean? I always feel like there's a motherfucker watching me. You know what I mean?
When they make the movies that suspenseful or whatever, you like feel like somebody's watching you, and you start looking around your shoulder and shit. You're like checking your back.
Like, if the power goes out
yeah,
here,
like shit
you
like
run
that,
your bedroom.
like The Ring. I guess like The Ring, like they had that little white bitch pop up out of nowhere. I can't do shit like that.
So you
Like,
can't watch the TV after watching The Ring for a while.
I might be able to.
So The Ring fucks you up,
Man,
is
I
what you're
might be
saying.
able to. No, work fucked me up, man. Work fucked me up. I might.
Or when you felt something on the back of your neck.
Because you were at that place that you thought was haunted.
St. Elizabeth, ain't no fake, man. That St. Elizabeth got clear, crazy motherfucker still walk around that bitch, man. I don't know what y'all did to them people alive, man, but y'all was mean, all right? Whatever the fuck, y'all was mean, man, all right? Because them motherfuckers is still there, bro. They got that. Anytime you got a cage in the walkways outside, like the fence in Jurassic Park where the bird lived
Yeah,
in, you know what I'm saying? For people, you're like nah, bro. Like those are
Yeah.
for people, not lions and shit. You would
Yeah,
think
they're-
they letting lions out in the fucking field. No, they letting people out in the field like that, bro. You
Yeah,
like,
they were pretty inhumane.
yeah, like nah, man.
So
Just walking down in those tunnels. But those tunnels are shit that we built, you know what I mean? So we can get fucking Obama up out the goddamn, and all the motherfuckers up out the city, you know what I mean? The tunnels all over out the water. But them tunnels is just big as shit. It's like Ghostbusters shit,
Yeah.
like when they're walking down, it's like that. But it's all fucking brick, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, it's catacombs.
yeah, like,
That's what they are.
and that shit just,
because those
Go, bro.
campgrounds,
It's just straight darkness, man.
that's where they used to take the bodies out at.
And the- yeah,
crematory,
and the
they would take
buildings,
the
too.
The bodies in there and burn them
Like I
up.
said, the buildings had the old fucking roll cars in there and shit.
Yeah,
like got
they
like a
was there.
So they
mine.
drop the body in,
Like-
and then roll it to the other side.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, man, nah, bro. Fuck, stop playing, man. Like, I've been in buildings like old ass buildings, like hostel shit. When you're down there, in like level like B3, like basement, 3rd floor, and like there's a room off in the corner where the lights just flickering every like 3.5 seconds, and it'll just stay on and then go back off. You know, the next one starts doing it and shit, and you gotta just walk down this hallway to go like nowhere. Like, yeah, all right. Shit just buzzing and just flickering and shit, you know what I mean? It's fucking, fuck you, man.
So the whole place just creeps you out like
just
crazy. is
that
what
was
it
a different,
sounds
that's a
like.
different place, you know what I mean? That's not even the same place. The rail yard and the tunnels was one place, but this other place where I was in, I don't even know what kind of building. I think it was just like a regular building where this place was going on now. I'm like, man, you fucking, y'all doing some shit down here. I'm trying to tell you, like,
Too much, huh?
Too much, bro.
Too much. You got
Too
too
much,
much. He
man.
got that same thing you got, but he's terrified of it.
Yeah,
When
yeah.
you're like a little bit in tune.
I can feel.
Hey, I'm
yeah,
with it.
Yeah, I can feel their presence,
He
man.
knows,
I'm one of them
man.
people who can feel
But
their
if-
energy.
he
You know
wants
what I'm
to
screaming?
ride.
But if the two of y'all go together,
That's what I'm saying.
it might balance itself out. You made like an actual medium and shit. You could start talking to the dead, like solving murder mysteries
That
and shit.
motherfucker, and I want to do shit with this motherfucker just to see. I'm curious about shit. Like, you know what I mean? We gotta test the science. We gotta put
Yeah.
the science experiment.
You'll be
bro.
smoking weed with the ghosts, man. You got to get to the point where you can smoke weed again, and then we can go to a haunted place.
can eat my mushrooms and be good.
Fire up. I'm saying though, man, it's different when you smoke a
probably
joint with the
open my
ghost.
shit out.
Passing to Jay and like letting the ghost take a hit. I'm telling you, it's a whole different ball game. You know you take a hit of that Jay if you're an
all
old
this
ghost.
motherfucker would need was something to go like this. Ah, fuck that now, bitch, I'm out.
He'd go skirt, and he'd be gone.
Now look, hold on. If there's a place with some water, you gonna throw a line in it though.
What about a haunted fishing boat?
do what?
A haunted fishing boat. You know, like here's a boat that like, you know how you hear about ghost ships, right? That people find off the
Yeah.
coast that there's nobody on it. Maybe they find like a commercial fishing boat.
Oh, you don't remember?
And then they start, and nobody's there, nobody's on it. So they take possession of it, start renting it out. You come along, go on a commercial fishing kind of thing. We're gonna take you out in the water on this haunted fishing boat, and you can fish for anything you want. With any, we got all kind of poles and hooks and.
I know it's hard to know. They tell you. They
Yeah,
tell
yeah,
us
it's
on
part of the, it's part of the
All
plan.
right, it's part of the gig. All right.
Like you fish by day, you ghost hunt by night. Nothing really happens out on the decks, but the lower,
Nah, I
deeper into
couldn't-
the bowels
no, I
of the
can't-
ship
no,
that
I
you go,
can't-
the
I can't do
creepier
that.
shit gets.
Nah,
Yeah,
I
that
can't.
motherfucker
I just
swimming.
can't deal with the tight. I can't be dealing with like the tight spot, like sub, like walking around down there and underneath it's tight.
Claustrophobia.
I couldn't deal with it. I couldn't deal with it.
There's no
But he can
chance.
crawl into a wall at work.
At work, if they're paying him.
No problem. But he can't crawl into
What if TLC
Well,
gives
if
us
I'm
money to make a
crawling in the
TV
wall at
show?
work, I'm going in there to get high.
What if
Yeah, I can make
TLC?
it in there. You know what I mean?
Nobody's saying you can't get high during any of this.
Oh yeah.
We're smoking weed. I'm just talking about smoking
Yeah,
weed
well,
with
yeah,
the ghosts.
yeah.
That's what we do. We'd be like, oh, Swayze, all you Swayzes up in here, we're hitting this J. Come hit this J with us. Pow.
You
That
know
motherfucker
what?
start glowing with
We
it.
could go to where I went to, man, the fucking haunted cabin joint, man. It's just a cabin, and the murder house is 2 houses. That's it. And it one level house.
I think the cabin might be fun, but we can't go to the murder house with the Jew. He loses shit.
That's why I need to take him. I want to see what this motherfucker gonna do.
Nah, he loses shit.
He probably be like that bitch in the Blair Witch Project. Where you at? Where you?
Yeah, she'd be looking at the camera crying.
Yeah.
With the little snot coming
Yeah,
out.
might be snotted up.
These motherfuckers, the fat ass son of a bitch lob to fucking lift me here. I don't even know what this motherfucker is. Lob, where you at, Lob?
Yeah, if the right one get a hold of me.
Well, like that's why we can't go to the place where the one tried to rape you. He was fucking with you hardcore, man. The ghost up in there was fucking with you bad, and you was all like, "Oh man, I'm all shook." And you think you're gonna take this dude and see what happens?
Yes.
Yeah, you lost your mind,
Think a ghost
motherfucking
will start
mind.
twirling around my ear and shit like
Let's
that.
take him to the brothel house. We'll take him to the fucking cabin that was a brothel and let the fuckers party with him up in there.
See, that's what I'm talking about. I think that would be the
We
route
have,
to
to,
go.
we have to do them on the light shit. We have to take them to Casper first before
If
we
we
take
go-
them to 13 Ghosts.
If we go and have fun with ghosts, then like maybe you could talk them into a more scary ghost later on. But that shit, man, nah, I won't even go to that murder
I don't
house.
even think. Look, I don't even think.
Even going in there.
I don't want to go to that murder house unless we're gonna exercise the demons.
I don't
You
even
know what I'm
think
saying?
he would do good in the fucking friendly ghost house. Cause let something come rolling out in front of him all of a
Because
sudden.
it's dark, man, right? It's dark. Like,
That house isn't dark. That house, the cabin got lights.
cabin
both
got-
both
they
houses
have light,
got lights.
But they might want to turn the lights out if it's nighttime and they're fucking with the ghosts.
Yeah,
ghosts might be like
we
click.
cut the lights out in the basement of the murder house and the upstairs of the murder house. The fucking
And then you was up in there talking all that big shit,
was in the
yeah.
cabin.
And then the ghost tried to stick his dick in your ass.
we fucking cut the lights out upstairs, but downstairs we had the lights on. But even when they had the lights on, stuff was still happening. We still had the shit come out across the floor and shit like that. The fog and all that shit happened. Yeah, all that shit happened with lights on. So you're gonna see some shit. The thing is, can you handle seeing some shit?
He can't. Look at him. He's thinking about it. He can't even handle the thought of it.
Like
He's
if-
completely like, look it, man, if I ain't making $100K a year off of that, I
like,
ain't interested.
If you're just sitting there and all of a sudden the
See, but-
whole room gets filled
But
with
look,
smoke.
what if TLC, the Learning Channel, the one that does all these terrible TV shows now, like, what if one of these TV show channels that you watch with all this reality shit, what if they came to us and was like, look, Imperfect Entertainment, we're going to give you X amount of dollars, and we want you to go around making these shows where you go to haunted places, just the three of y'all acting a fool. Going up in there, smoking weed, eating your mushrooms, whatever the fuck you're gonna do, go in there, don't make a big
We
deal
get
out of it,
paid,
just go in
that's
there
it,
and
we
do
get
it.
paid.
Get money. So once we get money to do it, then the Jew's on board with what you're saying.
Yeah,
He's still gonna run.
Yeah,
but that would be funny, though.
Partial payment, you know what I mean? But getting paid, you know what I mean? I'm kind of in it.
You'd be like Scooby.
Yeah, gone.
Right.
Out that motherfucker. That's the sound he would make.
That's the sound he'd make.
That's
We
the
would-
sound he'd make.
That's what would play on the TV show.
He'd be out.
Yeah. I'm telling you. It could be fun.
Because there was this one show back in the day on MTV where they would take people to a haunted spot and they give them cameras. They're like, all right, you have to go out.
I remember
and
that.
you
They
have
left
to-
the toothpaste out somewhere and the ghost squirted the toothpaste
Yeah,
all over
they're
the
like,
place.
you have to go out to this spot here with the camera. And they're like, all right, it's your turn to go. And then this person will go out, walk down this dark
I
whatever.
know
And
that.
then
Yeah, see, I know that. No. know that shit, bro. Yeah.
Now we're gonna be like a
Fuck
chain
you,
gang
bro.
and they're running like tied to each other somehow.
I'd have fucked
Oh,
that.
he
You
gonna drag
gonna
all of
freak
us.
out and drag our big asses out of there?
With
I
the
don't think
quickness,
so.
he would. Yeah, he would.
I don't know.
He gonna pull
I
real
don't,
hard.
I don't
fuck
fuck
you
around
up.
like I don't play like that. I be moving, bro, at night. Like when I get stuck at night fishing and shit like that in the woods and shit, we be scooting about that motherfucker.
Yeah,
That's
you're
what I'm
too.
saying.
Motherfucker
When
look
the
like a
lights go
goddamn
out,
owl, bro, running around that motherfucker,
cut the
bro.
lights out and run into the bedroom type shit.
Motherfucker, like,
You're too scared, dude. That'd be some funny shit.
I just think everything trying to get me.
But the crazy part is he ain't the only friend that I got that's like that.
But he's the one that wants all the smoke everywhere. He thinks something's trying to get him, but then he wants to go out and cause problems.
It's the not.
It's the not knowing.
It's the not-
The
yeah, it's the
unknown is
unknown.
what fucks
Like-
with him. Like
like-
X-Files, he couldn't do that.
Like anytime I'm in the lake, I kind of freak out a little bit when I'm out there fucking chilling, because I always think whatever I'm trying to catch is gonna come get
And
hold of
eat
my
you.
ass. Yeah.
God damn, you got some real fucked up shit.
Ladies and
I'm
gentlemen,
not like in super fear of my life out there, but it's like one of them.
Jason come up out the end of the drink.
I ain't worried about Jason. I'm just worried about like Lake Placid just coming up. Just making out.
Yeah,
like an alligator,
Yeah.
literally gonna pop out of Virginia
or
and
just
eat
a shark for no reason or something, you know what I mean? Or just like a
So
fucking
literally-
9-foot fucking catfish just come up and gets a hold of a
you.
motherfucker.
Literally water that you can't see stuff into, you're terrified of.
And, well,
but you
yeah.
go out there and fish in it,
Yeah.
trying to pull something
Like
out.
the ocean, I
That
don't
you're
like going
scared
out. I
of.
don't like going out the ocean because I'm like there's too many shark, you know what I mean? But I'm always trying to catch shark, you know what I mean?
Right, that's what I'm saying.
That's why I like going out there because they got shark out there, bro.
There's something really twisted about you, dog.
Yeah. See, this mind I got here, you know what I mean?
It's a problem.
You can't.
Mind
No one
I
can.
got
That's what
here.
I'm saying. People try to be like, man, man, I'm trying to figure you out. And I'm like, you might as well go
Yeah,
ahead and stop
stop
right now,
that.
dog. Because I'm telling you, as soon as I'm done, like, they gonna cut my brain open
Funny
and
thing
start
is-
doing research, and they be like, yo, bro.
We ain't
need
been
to-
trying, right?
we
Like
need
Mike
to
and
do
I ain't
some
been
shit.
trying to like figure you out. We just keep watching and going, God damn, what the fuck?
Check. All right, let's write that down. Yeah, check.
All right,
check,
that's something
check.
new.
Dude, if we were filling out a Venn diagram of you, bro, there'd be way too many circles.
Oh,
Wouldn't be able to
man.
keep up with shit.
Yeah, but all the above. All the above.
It'd be like Terrence Howard talking about the fucking periodic table. Trying to talk to the Jew about all the things that's fucked up about it.
So,
You see that shit I said about Stephen A. Smith 2028?
Yes,
Oh,
look,
yeah.
we gonna come back. Ladies and gentlemen, with all that said, we're gonna have to bring this episode of Foolishness to a close. I'd like to thank you so much for listening.
Oh,
I'd
yeah.
like to encourage you to listen to old episodes as well as
Like,
new
share,
episodes.
subscribe, ladies and gentlemen.
That's right. Keep grinding on the things you're trying to get done because that's how things get done.
We believe in you.
Yep, be nice to people that look like you. Be nice to people that don't look like you. Don't be a dick.
A little bit, so a little bit, ladies and gentlemen. Keep
Hey,
moving forward.
be civil, fucking city folk, because all y'all came from the country. If you think about it,
You got country cuss.
That's right. You got
Bills wasn't there until the country was there, motherfuckers. So all y'all came from out here, so act like it, you motherfuckers. That's all I got
Anyway,
to say.
thank you
You want
very
all the
much.
smoke. Enjoy your 420.
Yeah, and happy 420, motherfuckers.
Happy 420 and Zombie Easter.
Future Earth Day.
Zombie Jesus Day.
Zombie Jesus Day, man. Get your ham. And y'all can eat again, man. All y'all that been starving and shit, because Jesus told y'all to. Y'all
Yeah,
can eat
no
now.
more
Eat
fast.
something real good.
Ladies and gentlemen, with all that said, we love you very much.
Love y'all.
Wish you nothing but the best.
All day, every day.
And peace be with you.
Gone.
Runs out of ammunition, so I'm ready for war. Okay.
Throw your hands in the air and wave them like you just don't care. And if you like